I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Knicks.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. They're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Brunson, good. Brent, these two teams are both known for getting their three-point shot away and connecting. So will it be three-point bombs all night long for us?
Yeah, put on a seatbelt, strap into the cockpit. We're fighting a war exclusively from the three-point line tonight. But for these teams, that's the go-to. So I think it all depends on who can get hot and stay hot.
Back to Brunson. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren up top. 11-point game his last outing.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Hartenstein. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder off to a quick start here. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
3-point goal.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden, sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Leading by 5. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Brunson. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. It's tipped. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Hartenstein. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so New York calls timeout. Their first. And so here is New York, trailing by 10. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Achua with it. Hart. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Dort. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
and they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Williams. And they're moving it up. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the left iron.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Brunson. He got it up. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. Up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Knicks trail by 9. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the field in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. And Williams drops them both. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. On the wing, Anunoby. Achua in the corner. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
And so here is Oklahoma City. A 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately. This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Pass to Hartenstein. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And a strong finish with two hands.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's Hartenstein. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, he gets that one.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
1:19 left in the first half. Here's Hartenstein, and he stuffs that one. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots it. It's rebounded by New York.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Holmgren in the corner. .27 seconds left to play here in the half. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't get it to go. Pass to Hartenstein. With the drive. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 8, OG Anunoby.
5 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hartenstein. No good off the back of the rim.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys. And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
The three for DiVincenzo.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Thunder shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gilgeous Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Brunson with it. Defended by Giddey. There's a screen by Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Brunson. Clock is at 3. There's the lob to Hart. Holmgren with the steal. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer. City Dancer.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
City Dancer.
On the wing, Giddey. On the wing, Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Hartenstein, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And he lays it straight in.
All the work he does on the perimeter, you can't forget about Bogdanovich inside.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Pass to McBride. Here's Hartenstein. New York calls timeout.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Round of applause to your Knicks City Dancer.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Giddey. Still without a basket. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
What a move by Gilgeous-Alexander, using his agility to beat that contact.
Down low. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first points in this one.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Hartenstein. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards, never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
On the wing, Giddey. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Over Bogdanovich. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Hartenstein.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside, Dort to the inside. Williams attacking. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovic.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Now,
The Knicks making a switch here.
Number 3, Josh.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Giddey. From deep. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Brunson. Throws it up high. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 12 points here in the second half.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Thunder.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're up by 18. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Thunder ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt teammates appreciate a big man who can pass. Chet with a nice look.
Can't connect. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy